every way. I was here before your first breath learned to scream. I am what silence becomes when it starves. Echo, but not on floors. They're pacing through the back of my mind. Walls bend inward when I look away, like something peeling space behind. Shadows don't follow light anymore. They bloom like wounds across the room. Something watches when I pray and answers back from inside the tomb. Cold breath leaking through my teeth, like it's learning how to breathe through me. Finger trails beneath my skin, mapping veins I cannot see. Thought it's just a ghost nearby, something lost that never crossed. But ghosts don't rewrite what you are. Ghosts don't make you beg to rot. It knows my name before it's said. It nests itself inside my head, counts each thought before it forms, twists them into feeding swarms. Every night it grows more real, peeling back what I can feel. This is not a thing that died, it's something that was never alive. It was never a ghost in the dark. It was the thing that invented the dark. The faceless hunger, endless, vast. The first, the final, the unsurpassed. It's under my skin, in my core, undoing what I was before. Every whisper splits my mind. I am you, I am mankind. Feel it blooming through my spine. Like a god that learned to die. Mirrors like a second behind, like they're scared of what I'll see. Something smiles before I do, something wearing all of me. Eyes go black but not like night, more like depth that swallows sight. I can feel it looking out, studying the world through me. Flesh pulls tight against its shape, bones don't sit the way they should. Joints bend wrong, breath tastes thick like something ancient in my blood. Voice cracks open, something slips, syllables that don't exist. Every word corrodes the air, every sound a parasite. It's not close, it's always been rooted deep beneath my skin. Not a haunting, not a lie. It's the reason things get tied. It was never a ghost in the dark. It was the end wearing a spark. Tore through, soul devoured, will left something else wearing me still. Now it's my voice, now it's my breath, rehearsing every kind of death. I am the truth you tried to flee. You're only made for me. I was the hunger, I was the void, I was the fear you called your God. Stop, please, I can't. Demon, you opened every door with doubt. You let me taste what you shut out. Every fear you fed in the night built the shape I wear inside. There is no out. I was never alone in the dark. It was always inside from the start. Every scream, every breath, was it growing underneath? Now it's wearing everything. My face, my voice, my suffering. I am you, the endless sea. And you are just a door to me. Feel it settle, feel it root. what came after.